done before I'm gonna give up! Even if you're ready to call it quits, I'm not giving up ever! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
In the lore of the Naruto universe, Neji makes a very interesting claim about the types of people who become Hokage. During the Chunin exams, he tells Naruto that only a select few shinobi are even considered for Hokage, and that essentially you have to be pre-selected or destined. I'm not here to talk about whether Neji's perspective is right or wrong. You can check out this video here where I go in depth about that. I wanted to focus on where he said only a select few shinobi are ever considered to be Hokage, because he is right about that. The title Hokage, literally translating to fire shadow, is typically given to the most exemplary shinobi of the village. Few shinobi in history are ever considered for such a title like Neji stated, and even less are awarded said title. Typically, these shinobi must have had to showcase impeccable strength and feats of greatness over many years that were of great benefit to the Hidden Leaf Village. It doesn't stop there though. They also need to demonstrate the intelligence and leadership skills required to lead a village. Hashirama Senju being known as a deity among shinobi as well as the leader of the most powerful clan during the Warring States period is an example of this. But if you don't have the insanely detailed resume that Hashirama had during his candidacy of becoming the Hokage, then you would have to build one. Shinobi like Tsunade Senju revolutionized medical ninjutsu for shinobi platoons. That, along with her exceptional efforts during the Second Shinobi World War, earned her the moniker of the legendary Sannin. Another example is Minato, the youngest shinobi to ever be Hokage. He not only exhibited impeccable triumphs during the Third Shinobi World War, such as taking on an entire platoon of 1,000 Iwagakure shinobi and defeating all of them, he also displayed a high level of ninjutsu competency, such as when he created an A-class jutsu, Rasengan, as well as being the most proficient user of a forbidden S-class technique, the Flying Raijin. Add to this the fact that he was also a leader of a three-man cell of Genin. Both Tsunade and Minato, as well as Hashirama, all displayed fantastic reasons as to why they were elected as Hokage of the Hidden Leaf Village. But how does any of this matter to being a legend, like the title states? Well, in short, Hokage level, or Kage level, is almost a prerequisite for one to be considered a legend in the Naruto-verse. And because legends are those who are notorious for showcasing greatness within a specific field, one who is either on the path to being Hokage or at least being considered for Hokage is why I use Hokage level as the main barometer for determining those who could be considered a legend. Even shinobi like Itachi, Madara, and Orochimaru, while never becoming Hokage themselves, all demonstrated the necessary qualities listed earlier to at least be candidates. To expand on an earlier point about becoming Hokage, exemplary efforts can be simplified to a defining moment within the shinobi's career that sets them apart amongst their peers as a truly excellent ninja, and one who can start to potentially be one of those select few shinobi to be considered Hokage, like Tsunade's medical ninjutsu prowess in the Second War, or Minato's 1 versus 1,000 battle in the Third War. What was Naruto's defining moment in his path to being considered a shinobi legend? Well, it was during the Pain Invasion. The perceived leader of the Akatsuki, a criminal organization consisting of powerful S-class shinobi, was threatening to eliminate the entire Leaf Village infrastructure for his goals. The current Hokage Tsunade, as well as other high-level ninjas such as Kakashi Hatake and Choza Akimichi, proved that halting his efforts was ineffective. Despite her experience as a shinobi, the protector of the Hidden Leaf Village, Tsunade, proved that even this opponent had levels of strength that surpassed her. The title Protector of the Hidden Leaf is one given to the Hokage, the commander of the village, expected to be the last line of defense. If this person failed, there would be a need for another to rise to the occasion. Shikaku Nara, leader of the Nara clan within the Hidden Leaf Village, stated that Naruto learning Sage Mode put him in a class separate from every other shinobi in the village. This highly advanced technique enhanced his power so greatly that he was able to take on and defeat an opponent even the Hokage herself could not. It was this moment when Naruto truly got recognized by the entire village as a truly exemplary benefit to the Leaf Village. Sure, the village had been attacked before, most notably by Orochimaru, but the village's elite had that pretty well taken care of. But this time they hadn't. Kakashi had been killed. Asuma was already dead. So was Jiraiya. Jonin and like Ibiki were overwhelmed. Guy was currently on a mission and far away from the village. And if only you subscribed, the Leaf Village could have been saved earlier. Anyway, point is, this feat was Naruto's true defining moment because he was truly the village's last line of defense. Literally no available shinobi was capable of handling pain within the village. Without Naruto, the Hidden Leaf Village really could have went extinct. Sure, Tendo Pain was powerless for a time, but the other paths of pain were largely available and had proven plenty destructive by themselves. His efforts not only halted any further territorial destruction of the Leaf, but it completely stopped any further loss of life. Beyond his feats of power though, who Naruto is as a human being made even more of an impact to his budding legend status. After the entire situation had occurred, speaking face to face with a man who had killed his mentors and destroyed his village, Naruto, filled with intense anger and hatred, had the self-control to not give into his base emotions, and then subsequently had the empathy and patience to comprehend why exactly Nagato acted the way he did. After doing all this, he chose to speak to the humanity within Nagato to help him see reason and the error within his ways, without any foreknowledge of the potential benefits this could lead to. Naruto knew that Pain had a point about the cycle of hatred, and that by killing Nagato right then and there, he would simply be perpetuating the same mistake his predecessors had been making, and that if he were to truly be a different Hokage, it would take him having to behave in a way that was contrary to said predecessors in some aspects. And that way was by exhibiting a level of empathy, understanding, and forgiveness that could be an example for others. This was an example of those leadership skills that I spoke about earlier that was required for becoming Hokage. And that level of leadership led to the revival of countless lost lives during the Pain invasion. You tell me what other shinobi had the physical, mental, and emotional capacity to achieve all that right after their mentor had been killed. To me, the answer is none. That guy did it. I guess that's what legends are made of. Be sure to like and subscribe.